Yep, yep.
Hello, hello, welcome in. Goodness gravy. Hold on. Eh. So Mimi redeemed, like, nya, as soon as stream started, so I will be cat for a moment. And on Azure stream, I will be cat all stream, so congrat.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Congrat.
Congrat.
Con-
Congrat.
Rat. Rat.
Congrat. Concat. The
Cat.
Nyan scribe. 15 stream streak. Cheese and crackers. You go, Triton. You've been to mine more than me.
Wait. I don't think.
No. It's factual. Don't question me.
Oh, okay. No.
Spinning short. Yes, excellent. Good. Whoa, 30 stream streak. Shit.
Good.
Rizal!
Hello there.
That's a whole lot
Goodness.
of pantsless running around.
That's so many. Good job, Squid. Get him.
Oh, hey, thank you, Squid, for getting first. Congratulations.
Get him. But hello, welcome in, everybody.
Another
Go
hand
ahead.
touches
Sorry.
the beacon.
Thank you for the head pats. I don't know who did that, but thank you. Rizal, I see you now. Okay, I can read.
So yeah, Squid,
My cabbages.
I didn't want just an empty floating black screen. Also, I'm eating red vines for the first time, so I'm sorry if my mouth sounds full. It is not.
Munchies and crunchies.
Typically, I don't really have a chatting screen, so I just have a video game screen, and I didn't want to be a black void square. So I asked Bren, what should I do? They were like, just put a GIF.
Yeah, put something fun to look at. That is it. That is all we need.
So I was gonna put a Sonic the Hedgehog spinning, but it was really, really fast, and I didn't want to cause a headache or a migraine for anybody. So I found Blahaj.
Licorice ASMR.
I have a new mic. It is an Elgato Wave 3, and so that also. If there is
Mark
any
5 stream streak. Hi, Spike.
if there's any oh sorry if there's any background noises that you hear, let me know, and I'll try to not let that continue.
Fix your filters.
I don't know how.
We'll learn you something yet.
Burby has helped me, Euroburb. She has helped me get one audio filter up on OBS, but that has been an update ago or so. So hopefully that's still in effect.
Yeah, it do be like that. All right. Oh, right. Okay. So, welcome in. Hi, everybody. For those of you who don't know what this is, so over on my channel, we do something called Highway Hijinks, where we pick a topic to chat about, and it's really just kind of like a leeway into yapping. This is Yappin' Central. It's Yap O'Clock, 1-800 we yappin'. We're just vibing. It's just an excuse to hang out with friends and talk about things that we enjoy or that we're passionate about. So that's really the name of the game. So I'm going to hop over to my just chatting screen because at the moment I'm just on my intro screen. But yes, give me 1 second. Whee!
Fighting prop.
Oh no, I am small.
Oh. 555. Yep, on now. Yep, on. Apply directly to the forehead.
I'm fighting prop design after a Fred accidentally bought AI. Oh, that's awful. No bueno. So many people have been getting scammed by shifty ass. I want to fight people.
Bren, get back in the car.
I'm in the car.
I saw that for a moment. You were going out the window.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw it.
Naruto's outside the window. I am perfectly safe.
Okay, valid.
He is right there. You see him? He's right there. He's waiting. Hi, critic.
Specialize.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand!
Why are you driving at the end of the world? I think you need to mind your business.
Oh,
I'll drive wherever I want to drive.
Meds check. That's a good point. Anybody who hasn't drank water, drink some water. Get a snack. Take your medicine.
Drink some water. Take your meds.
Or in my case,
all that good stuff.
I am currently sipping, connoisseuring on the Monster strawberry shot flavor.
Any good?
So it is regular Monster flavor. So if you like basic boy Monster, it does have a hint of strawberry. I thoroughly do enjoy it.
Get art from Bren instead. I will end you.
Yes. Through the red vine? Can I do that?
Also, hi Enzo.
I'll have to.
Yeah, you could sip through a red vine.
Well,
I
both.
think. You have to bite off each end.
Okay, I was gonna be like, there's no holes.
Yeah, no, you got to bite off each side.
Okay. Bite the tips. That's what she said. Lorraine bought
I
it.
hope not. Unfortunate.
That is an old person joke. Okay.
Hi, Bren. Hi, Nax.
Eating Little Caesars. Oh, I love Little Caesars with some. This is the critic. This is the first time I'm trying red vines. I like it. It's got a different taste from Twizzlers. I like the mouthfeel, and it doesn't feel as sticky as Twizzlers. But taste wise, I gotta say I do prefer Twizzlers.
That's fair. That's fair.
It does fit.
I thought that one smelled like one of those old like grandma strawberry candies, but just tasted like a normal Monster. Oh. Hey, Bren, do you want to paint hard surface detail on a set of monitors for me? I would if I could.
Okay, this is unironically actually working as.
Yeah.
Okay, red vines work really good as a straw. That we're learning. We're learning.
We wouldn't lie to you like that. You think people just go on the internet and lie?
In 2026? Absolutely not. I did remember.
Okay. But, Azure and I, for today, our topic that we have chosen is conventions. We're particularly referring to like anime and comic conventions. I know there are other kinds, like, you know, you have like the reptile conventions. You have like I actually saw one that was completely focused around spiders, like not arachnids, like Spiders the motorcycle. Like
Oh.
it was a very interesting thing to see. I was like, why are there so many of them in town here recently? I didn't know that many people owned them around here. They do not. They were here for a convention.
Spiders with a Y.
With a Y.
Like can
Arachnids would be cooler. Well, I mean, usually arachnids are also at like reptile conventions and stuff like that, because when they say quote unquote reptile convention, honestly, it's majority just exotic pets and stuff like that. And often I do see like tarantulas and various types of arachnids for like that are also on sale.
The last time we were at a convention, they actually did have some exotic animals there, and there was a tarantula. She was very well behaved, I will say. And I know it was a she because that's what the handler said. And I do not like spiders all that much. Ozzy, my wife, on the other hand, asked if they would put the tarantula on her head, and they did. And I walked away.
It's like, I need to be somewhere else right now, thank you.
Is your wife an Aussie? No, she is hillbilly. I said
her name is Ozzy, Ozzzy.
Yes. With my character model there, if you see the little green slime on my shoulder, that is the character representation of my wife, Ozzy.
Small wife. What about an arachnid on a spider? That's just someone's persona.
God, they do have spider personas, don't they?
Yeah, there have been. I've seen some really fun designs for like insect personas. I'm pretty sure there's a different name for them, kind of like there's scalies. You know, I think there's a name for the insect ones as well. I just don't know what they are off the top of my head.
But the thing is, tarantulas are actually furry, so like.
Yeah, I have seen them. That
furry.
Some of the designs are really cute.
I am better about like I don't have arachnophobia. As in like
just an aversion.
Yeah, if I can't touch them. I can see them in real life. I can appreciate how pretty they are. For some like orb weavers. We have a lot of them at our apartment complex. Canopy area, and I can appreciate how pretty they are. But for the love of all that is good and holy in this world, if it touches me, it will die.
That is valid. I feel like like no touching.
Yeah, no, it's I got boundaries, and I'm getting better. As a child, I couldn't even see them on television.
Best I found for being into bugs, insects, or spiders is buggies. That's kind of cute. It makes me think of like you remember growing up the bug juice,
Yeah,
the little sippy juices, bug juice. I used to love those. I was so upset when they got rid of them. Me when I see a medium to large spider.
wait,
Hey girl, what that thorax do?
your area got rid of them?
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a long while.
I'm gonna have to double check and see if I find any, I will send you a photo because I am about 63% sure that I have seen one at a gas station. And
Yeah, no, they took them all away from my area.
well, your area is lame,
Yeah, no more bug juice for Bren.
but hey, at least you got oh, that cherry soda, cheer wine.
Yes, yes, I love cheer wine. I was so upset because like I had to move up north for a little while there, pretty much the entirety of last year. And I was so upset when I got up there and I realized that no gas stations had cheer wine. Like you could find cheer wine like at the grocery store, but for like a much more exorbitant price. Like it was much more expensive and you could only find it in like the cans. And I was like, "But I want my cheer wine on tap. Give it back."
I've got to travel 45 minutes roughly to an hour to the closest cookout to be able to get it on tap. Otherwise, I get it in bottles or plastic bottles or glass bottles from Food City.
I grew up in North Carolina and now I'm out west. It just doesn't exist out here. I know.
It,
See, I was raised a little bit all over the place because I was an army brat. But I'm currently also in the Carolinas and I was so glad to have Cheerwine back. I must Cookout too. That shit is peak. Cookout
oof.
is pretty good. It's not as good as it used to be. I will say they cut down their portion sizes a lot and it's kind of a bummer. But they didn't raise their prices, so you can't be too angry about it. Like,
I mean, yeah, back when I first started eating, I was about to say Five Guys, cookout. Um, yeah, no, the price, the quality, and the portions were like top notch.
oh yeah, they were amazing.
But yeah, I have noticed the last few times that the portion sizes have gone down, and
Hmm.
uh Daddy loves his cheese curds. Uh,
I will say their milkshakes still slap though.
how do you feel about the watermelon one in July?
I'm I'm kind of mixed, honestly. I tried a smidgen. I tried a smidgen when it first came out. I wasn't super impressed by it. Um but I won't say it's one of my favorites, but I don't have like a strong dislike for it, you know?
I did enjoy it mostly because I it's hit or miss with artificial watermelon flavoring for me and like candies and such. Uh,
Mhm.
so getting an actual like vanilla milkshake with hunks of actual watermelon, oh, salty fries, like yeah, I was in heaven. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You see,
I
when I go to oh, go ahead,
no
sorry.
no no go ahead.
When I go, I usually get I really love toffee. I love Heath bars. So I'll always get like toffee and sometimes banana, but usually toffee to dip my fries in. I like the toffee milkshakes. You get to crunch.
I don't think I've had the toffee one. I like toffee. I have to be very careful with toffee, especially now that I have two crowns in my mouth, one on each side.
Mhm.
Um, otherwise I'll eat toffee until my crowns pop.
Yeah. I always get Heath in my ice cream. Exactly, Enzo. My hometown cookout had a thing they were legally bound to offer the big double for only $1, and they didn't get out of it until like 2020.
There is a ice cream place in my town. They offer ice cream waffles. Um, basically it's like a regular waffle with like a hunk of ice cream plopped in the middle, and then it's sandwiched together.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I had wet walnuts with ice cream.
Mm. Okay, okay.
Enjoy the lurk, squid.
Thank you, Philip Squid.
Right. I do also want to give a words disclaimer. I have a really bad time with staying on point for conversations. My brain will so like point A to point B conversation, and then my brain goes, "Oh, we're going down, we're going down. Oh, there's this thing that in my brain connects to what we're talking about." And I go on a tangent. That
No,
tangent.
I do the exact same thing. That's literally what this is for. That's why it's called Highway Hijinks. This is not an interview. We don't do that here. I like having a topic for us to like lean back into in terms of just continuity. It's not necessarily for like any kind of strict like scheduling or like we have an agenda or anything. It's just something it's so that we have something that we can like actively go back to discussing should there be a lull, you know?
Okay, okay, fair. Um, if you get me talking about food, though, you'll never.
Yeah, no, I don't think either of us should go on that tangent. That's such a bad. Well, I mean, it's not a bad spot, but I mean, it's a very lucrative brain worm for both of us.
Yes, yeah. I always appreciate watching any of your streams where you're taking a food break and you pop on like food videos.
Yeah, we just recently did that because I stopped doing that for a little while. Not for any particular reason. It just didn't occur to me. I kind of fell out of the habit, you know. And this most recent stream, I brought it back. Not the most recent, but like the 17-hour stream that I did. Every time I took a food break, I was watching crate videos, and I was like, "Now listen, oh boy, time to distract the streamers. What's the best pasta noodle? No, squid.
uh,
Also, hi squid.
I guess it's technically not a noodle, right? Or orzo is not a noodle, right? It's just a pasta.
Yeah,
I don't really know different noodles.
I like egg noodles. Ooh, no, so it's soba or udon. Wait, no, fuck.
Is there a difference between yakisoba and soba? Or yakisoba is just the full dish name, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I like me some.
soba noodles are in yakisoba.
Wait, what's the thin like in pho? Is it pho or pho?
It's pho.
What is the noodles in pho? Or sorry, is it pho? It's
Yeah, it's pho.
the white thin noodles.
I know what you're talking. Are you talking about rice noodles?
Rice noodles? I don't
I think
know.
so.
It's not
They're not glass noodles. I'm pretty sure they're rice noodles.
okay. So rice noodles are not the same noodles in like instant ramen, correct?
No, those
Oh,
are ramen noodles.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, rice noodles. Rice noodles are my favorite.
Okay.
Glass noodles.
I love the slurpiness of udon, honestly. So, like, here's the thing: I love udon, but I've got to be in the mood. I've got to be in the mood for udon. Hi, hi. Hope everyone's doing good. Hi, Nova. Welcome in. I know that guy. I know him.
How thick the noodle? Well,
I love japchae. Yes, japchae is so good.
what's japchae?
So japchae, japchae? Yeah, I think it's japchae. I think it's supposed to be AE at the end if I'm remembering the right noodles. But it's a cold noodle salad, kind of like pasta salad, but it's with like the glass noodles, which is it's a Korean dish and it's very good. I like japchae.
I recently.
You can find it at a lot of like Korean barbecues and stuff like that. It's usually on like the appetizer, the like sides menu.
Well, next time I go to a Korean barbecue place, I'll definitely give it a shot. Excuse me. I just recently had seaweed salad. Woo! I
Ooh.
like me some seaweed salad.
I'm a very savory person as a whole. Hold on. I'm slowly rolling away from my microphone. Hold on. I I really like I'm a really savory person as a whole, which is really funny considering how much of my life I've worked in bakeries. Um but I have always leaned more into the savory like side of cooking, and seaweed salad is so good. I like not quite bitter, but bitter leaning foods. You know what I mean? Acidic. That's the word I'm looking for. Like I like acidic foods. Like pasta salads and vinaigrettes and stuff like that.
You call me a freak, but I love drinking malt vinegar straight.
Oh, I don't drink it straight, but I do love it on my fries.
Oh, and that's the thing I'll get with Five Guys fries is
Acidity for me is like too strong. It's okay, Enzo. It's okay. I was built different, like incorrect.
Hey, I've got Gertz, I found out.
Oh no.
At least that's what my sister called it. She's like, "Congratulations, you finally got the family Gertz." And I was like, "I don't know what that is, but there was
Like no regrets.
it was no regrets." Yes, Gertz. Yo, you got them go Gertz?
Your bloodline is weak. I use them like I used to like pickles, which have acidity in them. Now I hate them. No, I love pickles. I
Oh,
love pickles.
so pickle juice, fun fact, is like the best. Well, pickles in general is the best after workout snack because
Mhm, mhm.
they've got like no calories to them, and then the brine, the vinegary stuff in them is like amazing for muscle recovery. So if you get done
Yeah.
working out really hard, just drink some pickle juice. You will feel better way faster. And I'm not saying that as a joke.
No, it's unless you don't like pickles, you may throw up in the process. But
Do it anyways.
oh, have you had oimochim?
God bless you.
So oimochim is one of my favorite underrated Korean dishes. Honestly, this is also something you can often find at a Korean barbecue place and stuff. It is a spicy cucumber salad.
Oh,
The cucumber is sliced very thinly, and it is seasoned with gochujang and several other spices. But the main thing is gochujang. It's very similar to kimchi, but replace the cabbage with cucumber.
oh, done. No, easy. That would be
Right?
eaten off the table. I would be like, does anybody else would like some of this? And as soon as everybody said,
Ask
no, thank
someone
you,
else. Goodbye.
gone. That bowl is empty.
I love oimochim so much. It is one of my favorite Korean dishes of all time. I make it at home, like by myself, and I will demolish all of it immediately.
Ooh. Yeah, I do
But it
also
is.
love.
It's slicing cucumbers up very thinly. You get like a couple spoonfuls of gochujang, depending on how spicy you want it. But you just add all the seasoning that you would while you're making kimchi, pretty much. But it's pretty much just cucumber kimchi, except for obviously it's cucumber, so you don't let it like ferment. You just eat it.
Like, no, I love me some kimchi as well.
I love kimchi in small amounts, so mayhaps I will like this dish. You should I would definitely recommend it. If you like spicy, if you like kimchi, if you like, like vinegary kind of taste and stuff like that. There's not a whole lot of vinegar in oimochim, and honestly, there's none depending on what recipe you find. It's a very like versatile kind of dish, but I love it. I love it so much. I wish more people knew about oimochim.
No kidding. Which now my town just recently got a Japanese restaurant, so it's not knock your socks off good, but like for my little town, it's good to have fresher ingredients and like
Yeah,
Japanese.
yeah. There's variety.
Yes, because before the only Asian we had was a Chinese restaurant that has been open since the 80s, I think,
Ah, gotcha.
and it's
Uh,
good.
But
But
like Americanized.
yes, it is very Americanized.
Yeah.
I stopped eating at that restaurant because I noticed that me and Ozzy kept getting sick. She would get the
Oh.
barbecue spare ribs and just and I would get some tummy hort problems.
We have a Korean barbecue place near my house in my home state. I haven't been there in a little bit. I love Korean barbecue. The closest one to me though is unfortunately a 2-hour drive.
Ooh,
So I mean, don't get me wrong. We make that trip at least once every, I want to say like maybe 2 months, 2 to 3 months. We take the 2-hour drive. We all go to the Korean barbecue place because there's also some really nice like Japanese and Asian bakeries and stuff like that around the same area. So we'll make a whole day out of it where we'll eat Korean barbecue. We'll gather all of our snacks from the various Japanese bakeries that surround it, and then we'll drive back home.
now you got me curious. How like if it's 2 hours for you? Curious because you roughly know about where I live. Would it be five
um,
hours for me or 3 hours for?
are you up from me?
Yes,
You're up from me. Yeah.
I'm one
So
state
if
away.
you're up, oh, yeah. So if you're up, it might be a shorter distance for you, depending on how far into your state you are. It would be to the right of you guys. Like if I'm at, well, wait.
No, no, no. So my particular state, my particular area in my state, I can travel 45 minutes to an hour and be in Kentucky or West Virginia or Tennessee or North Carolina.
Oh, you guys have an incoming ad in about a minute on my end. Barbecue. Yes, I love barbecue. That's commitment. Listen, I've traveled further for less. And I will continue to do so. You will not stop me by being far away. I am rapidly approaching your location. But no, it's in Duluth, Georgia.
That would probably be about, because Duluth is relatively close to the airport city, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Atlanta.
Thank you. I think Atlanta is roughly about a 5 or 6 hour drive for me.
Okay, so yeah, I think it would probably be approximately about 5 hours then.
Okay. Not a day trip, but that is a drivable trip.
I need you guys to understand something. This is very important about Bren. Are you ready for this? I drove, okay? In one sitting, I did I think it was a 12-hour drive to say hello and goodbye to my cousin before he left for basic. I spent one night there and I drove back home.
Well, yeah, no, that's understandable. That's family. Like, I absolutely get that.
I've also driven 16 hours to say happy birthday to someone.
I would have just sent a birthday card.
No, absolutely not. It was for Shepard.
Oh, okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. The longest I've been in a car is my mom would frequently make the trip from relatively the same area I live. I from my childhood where I grew up, the city I grew up, air quotes city. I'm like hour and a half away from. So I've not really gone a super far distance, but like from there.
Hello there.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow.
Hi, thank you for the follow. Hi, Axel.
I was gonna say, is it Axel Little?
They said, hi, my name is Axel.
Okay. Hi, my name is Axel. Okay. Hello, Axel. Thank you for the follow.
Axelilo. Oh.
Okay. My brain was trying to separate it.
I'm pretty sure that's why they just introduced themselves off the bat.
That's also fair. Because I saw Scout and was like, my brain's trying to separate it. Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, which yes, okay, okay,
yes.
Lilo Scout. Bam. Right. But my mom would
also. It has been 30 minutes. I am no longer a cat. Ha.
My mom would constantly make the trip to Florida. And that was, I want to say, when we went through Georgia, through Atlanta, it was about a 16-hour drive.
Atlanta is honestly hell. I hate driving through Atlanta with every fiber of my being.
TF2 fan, yes. TF2. Fortress?
Team Fortress 2.
I like it, but I've never sat down and played it. That makes any sense.
I'm a fan from a distance. I like watching other people play it, but I myself don't play. I'm that way with a lot of shooters, though. I'm not big on online multiplayers, aside from like Dead by Daylight. I think that's like my one exception.
Technically, Monster Hunter online multiplayer.
Yeah, but I won't play it like that.
Well, it's also PvE, so that is also.
I think that's the biggest thing. I don't do PvP very often.
Right. Oh, have you thought about maybe trying Helldivers 2 sometime?
It's FPS, isn't it?
So yes and no. Technically, it is TPS, third person shooter. So the camera is over the shoulder. It does have an aim down sight where it would be first person shooter, but you don't have to use that whatsoever. You can strictly stay with the camera over the shoulder and play that way. It is a faster paced game, I will admit that. War is bad.
Yeah.
But
Nani?
yeah, it might be something you could try where it is not a first person shooter. It might not affect your Wayne.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at some like previously played and see if maybe it would affect or not. That's what I've been doing here recently to see if something is going to mess with my brain is just like look up gameplay and put it on full screen and see if it makes my head hurt.
No, understandable. Brawlhalla and
I'm
Asphalt
more into
Legends.
platform brawlers and racing because my main games are Brawlhalla and Asphalt Legends. That's fun.
Brawlhalla looks
I'm
fun.
back. Welcome back.
Hi, back. I'm Wolfie. Ba-dum.
And Zoe's back from the war. Ah.
They bring cupcake tips.
I'm going to end you.
Just yeet
For
me,
free.
yeet,
Live, actually.
yeet me out the car door.
Loved Asphalt 8 before the paywall paywalls are the worst. Microtransactions. Ugh.
Thanks, Bethesda.
Uh,
The fun fact for those who don't know, and I'm sure probably a large majority, bless you, unless that was a cough, and
Thank
then,
you.
all right,
You can't have that.
yeah, I take it back. For those of you who don't know, because it is kind of an older game, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion created the very first paid-for DLC.
Oh,
Nope, Game
you.
Loft.
I think they're saying Game Loft is Asphalt 8.
Oh, okay. To my knowledge, it was Oblivion made the first paid-for DLC, and it was horse armor. And that's all it was. It was cosmetic.
I know what to do if I ever find a time machine.
Yeah. Yes. Popular games are from the Asphalt franchise.
The Asphalt
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're talking about the history of microtransactions now. Keep up, come on.
Why? But why is it? Why is it the Asphalt?
Oh, racing. People like go fast. The only racing game I play is Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart. That's the only one that I've actually.
No, not Banjo Kazooie. My brain. Oh goodness gracious. Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot Racing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I also really played a lot back on the 64. Diddy Kong Racing. Donkey Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing.
Donkey Kong Racing?
Was it Donkey Kong Racing? Which one?
The only Donkey Kong. I remember the Donkey Kong like adventure games, like the. Oh my brain! Goodness gracious. I remember like the Donkey Kong games, and then I also remember Donkey Kong Bongos.
Yeah, that was on the GameCube. The Bongos.
Yeah.
It was Donkey Konga. Donkey
Yeah.
Konga.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I played that way too much as a child. I swear it was Diddy Kong Racing because it also had Conker in it.
Huh. Every car in A8 after 2021 you had to pay to get. That is actual ass though. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
Did anyone pay? Who would pay?
Oh, a lot of people paid. I guarantee it.
What?
100%.
Why?
The car people are. Listen, Bren. People are stupid. I'm just a joke. Car people are not stupid. But they do be enjoying an expensive.
They do be dedicated.
Yes. I got a coworker who's a truck guy, and I'm like, oh man, this PC part costs like $400, $500, $600. Yeah, this truck exhaust was like $4K.
That was almost $750 in tokens waste on card packs just for one car. Oh my goodness, that's awful.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that is sickening.
Not. Absolutely not.
No bueno, no thank you. If your game isn't finished when you hand it to me, don't hand it to me.
Yeah, and even when it's finished at that point, don't hand it to me.
But, listen, if you hand it to me and it requires like all of my money to complete, I don't want it.
That is the one thing I really do like about Helldivers 2, speaking on like microtransactions. You can't they have an in-game currency called super credits. You can actually get them one of two ways. Or you can get them both ways, I should say. One is you pay money, you buy the super credits. It's about roughly $10 for a war bond. which is 1,000 super credits. Or if you are poor and you have the time, you can actually sit and play the game and farm super credits, roughly about 10 super credits a match. So you can
Okay.
it's either like you have time and no money, play the game, you credits. Or if you have money and no time, you can buy the super credits.
At least now in Legends, you can earn blueprints in both online and career mode. Yeah, you know what? I appreciate it when games learn from their previous, like, predecessors.
Oh, absolutely. Also, you can really tell when game companies first started latching on microtransactions. Uh, key point: Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
If you see the timelines of like, okay, this is Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, 3, Vice City, San Andreas. Um, I lost track after that. 5?
I have no idea. It's been so long since I touched a GTA game.
But you can see whenever they fully embraced the microtransactions for the online community, and because they stopped making the games. Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Yes.
It drives me crazy. I just it's purposefully publishing an incomplete project and then making someone pay to finish it. Like if it's strictly cosmetics, I can kind of get, but even then it should still be like an in-game currency or something, you know?
Yes, which again is why I love Helldivers 2, is because it's not just cosmetics. Like you get more armors, more weapons, more stratagems, more a lot of cosmetics, don't get me wrong. You get a lot of capes in there.
Hi Faust, I'm sorry.
But it is one of those things that you get more weapons and you can sit and just play the game and farm out the in-game current. And I respect that.
Too sick to be mad. No, Faust is sick. Illegal jail.
You know, Faust, sick or not, I would still eat your breakfast sandwich.
Hand it over. Make sure you take care of yourself, Faust. Hydrate. Get soup.
Take medicine. If it's if it's flu or cold, I recommend Vapor Ice. That stuff will like clear you out in the good way possible.
Do the sleeps. I just awoke from a sicky coma. No!
Hate my brain. I see capital of and my brain goes, you fit?
No, not quite.
I know. It's emphasizing of.
Credits to upgrade unlocked cars are easy to get by the hundreds of thousands. Goodness.
Well, that's the way to progress in the game. My father
Mm.
my father was a car man, and he loved his Gran Turismo 1 on the PlayStation. Um, fun fact, if you didn't know, the original Gran Turismo had a bug in the finished product of the game where it would not give you 100% completion of the game. It would go to like 97 point like 6, 7, or 8.
What?
Yeah, it was a bug that nobody caught. And my father spent years playing this game trying to get 100%.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I mean, the man literally won every single race in first, upgraded every single car. He just could not figure out why he's what he's missing. And I was late one night watching G4 TV, channel some of you probably won't ever know about. Uh, and I was watching like they were going over like stuff that was missed in games, like bugs and
Hmm.
such, common bugs and stuff in games, and they talked about the Gran Turismo one. I kid you not, I woke up the
We have been
next
put in
day.
jail. Continue.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
Release me. Let my boy go. He didn't do nothing wrong. Leave the snail in here. He deserves it. Bebe should be here.
What? Oh, how does that meme go? Oh, come on, brain, work for me. The psych ward could not hold me. Jail could not hold me. I will forever be silly. Or I don't remember what she said, but like it sent me so good. It just I laughed so hard. We'll continue
That
being.
is for mentioning that war crime of a glitch.
Oh, yeah, no. But the very next morning, because this was like 2 a.m. and my father was old, so he went to bed early. But I immediately woke up the next day and called him and was like, Dad, you've done it. You've completed the game. And I explained to him, and like the amount of relief I could hear in his voice was just astronomical. First 2 months, at least in 2018. Oh, ah.
Goodness gracious. I
That's
remember I actually had that issue in a bug for Date Everything when it was released. I was so frustrated. I had everything done, but there was a particular glitch where when you completed a character's quest line, they didn't give you the points that they were supposed to, like appointed to your character's personality points. So I was missing 5 points from completing one particular character, and because of that, I couldn't realize like so many of the characters, and I could not complete the game.
was the character that it glitched out for.
I'm trying to remember. I feel like it was Cherami. I feel like it was the chair. I think when you completed her thing, she was supposed to give you 5 points of charm. And when the game first came out, she didn't give you those charm points. So when it came to the end of the game, you were missing those 5. So you couldn't like realize a whole bunch of characters because you had to have like a set amount of each stat to realize them. So it was awful. I remember being stuck and being so forlorn about it. I was like, I'll come back to this when they fix the bugs. I'm not redoing all this shit.
No, absolutely not. You shouldn't have to. I mean, if you enjoy the
And they did
game,
fix it.
good. Like if
I did
you,
not have to redo the whole game. I would have been so fucking angry. I would have been so mad.
oh yeah, there's been one game to my recent, like 15 years ago memory, that I had to never complete. It was Sonic Unleashed. Um, I was still in high school, playing it on 360, and I had a buddy come over. We were playing games, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, can I try this game out?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man. Like, just go pop up a new profile and like a guest profile and play." And he didn't. He went on my profile and started a new game.
Oh no.
Hmm.
I've I've only ever had one instance that was similar to that. One instance that was particularly memorable. Okay, I was the oldest sibling growing up. I had 2 younger brothers. A lot of my shit got saved over or deleted. It was no big deal, except for once.
Hmm.
I was so mad. I was so mad. It was like the angriest I've ever been with one of my brothers because it was a Kingdom Hearts 1 save file. And it was one where I had beaten Sephiroth.
Ooh.
I beat Sephiroth in the Colosseum. I beat his ass. I got the Ultima Keyblade. I was so excited. And my younger brother really wanted to play and saved over it. I was beside myself. I was so mad. I never beat him again. I still haven't. I'm not.
Well, I know what we need to work on.
No, absolutely not. I am not doing it.
See, now you just have a mental block. We got to get you past it, Bren.
No, I'm preventing suffering. I don't want to.
No. We're gonna get you past this. We're gonna get you through this. This is generational trauma that you've had as a wee individual. We're gonna get you past this.
It's just a bump in the road. You got this. It's exposure therapy. You just got to keep going.
Exactly. The bump is Sephiroth's head. Just put that Volvo into drive, and you just floor it. League of Reasons. That is just a joke.
You've been stuck in a desert and are desperate for water type voice. Game loft. It's been 8 years. Asphalt 10, please.
I picture the meme of like water this way, and then like it's the guy who's like crawling towards the water.
Yeah, and it's the other one. It says Asphalt 10 instead.
Yeah, yeah. Or it's the large man who's like getting Asphalt. The large man drinking the water as Asphalt 8. Or sorry, the Legends. Whichever this previous one is. Yeah, okay. I failed. I'm moving on. That was a fail of a joke. Okay. Right. So, conventions and etiquette.
Almost an hour in. Right. Anyway.
3 years. Duke Nukem forever.
Me just side-eyeing the Dragon Age series, like...
Oh, Metroid Prime 4? Yeah, at least that
Ugh.
finally got released. I haven't played it, but, like, I was an avid Metroid Prime fan, 1, 2, and 3. And then other of them came out, and I stopped playing Metroid games. Curse you, team. Curse you.
We're not going to talk about Half-Life.
Listen, Gabe cannot count to 3, okay? It is a common fact. We get Left 4 Dead 1, 2, that's it. Half-Life 1 and 2, that's it. Nothing more. 3 does not exist in this man's vocabulary.
Mm-mm.
Hot Wheels beats that. There was one Hot Wheels game that came out on the Switch that I when I worked at GameStop, it had come out and I was able to like rent it, check it out. That was a ton of fun. And has never been able to count to 3. Steam account has been banned for bad mouthing Gabe. Gabe is a good person. He can count to 3.
1, I can count to 1. 2, I can count to 2.
I have that song on my playlist.
I believe you.
Yeah. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. Yeah. But why play that when you can play Fortnite?
How about I just don't play either?
You know what? That's fair. I haven't played Fortnite.
I don't want the Fortnite juice.
But you don't want the Lego Fortnite, Bren?
No.
Come on,
I just want Legos.
Get Lego Batman.
I have Lego Batman.
Doesn't work on my Switch.
I have multiple Lego Batmans, actually.
I think Will Arnett did such a good job at Lego Batman. And not even for like I'm an avid Batman person, and like Lego Batman is not a serious character. But Will Arnett does a perfect blend of like serious with what makes it hurt even more. Wait, Fortnite doesn't work on your Switch anymore?
It was a Christmas gift. No.
Wait, Christmas of...
Oh, no, I think it's Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, Turbocharged.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, his mask makes it hard to read sometimes.
It also gets kind of stuffy in here and like hard to breathe, so lack of oxygen doesn't help.
Hello there.
Goodness gracious. Hey, get him! Go get him, Endarta!
I was gonna be like, that. I know who that is. That's Endarta.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hey, I know who that is. That's Red Claw. I mean, I don't know who that is. I have not sat and watched his channel, but like, I know of him.
I know of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Get perceived, nerd.
You hides behind mask. Oh wait, hold on. Listen. I have a mask to hide my identity.
Uh-huh.
Listen, Beast Boy had a mask to hide his identity.
Uh-huh, and it totally worked. Garfield wasn't also completely green.
Listen, it still worked.
You're still covered in fluff with blue hair.
Right, so
I'm just getting in the door, and for these, I 100% follow the guests. As you should. Good.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, thank you, Endarta. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. All my cry notes because I watched the launch trailer and waited through painful years to play it. Oh,
no.
that is rough. Cute slime. Yeah, that's my wife. Unironically, that's my wife.
My wife.
Miss my tail. I miss my wife tails.
I miss my wife tails. I said that so much when I was up north. I was like, I would just shuffle out into the living room, and my roommates were like, "Are you okay?" I miss my wife, Tails.
See, if I say something like that at my job, they're just like, "Okay, we don't get it." And I'm like, "You people are just, oh, people are bad. I hate you people."
No, I got the best homies. They would all lament with me and go, "No, their wife."
Stars of my life, and that's fair, Axel. And again, why I said like car people are dumb. That is clearly just a joke. I do highly respect folks who have that. You got the cartism. It's fine. It's
The
okay.
cartism. Apologies for being silent. I wish I currently try to give advice to someone. You're totally good, Enzo. We
Yeah.
appreciate the lurk. You do what you got to do.
I have one of my best friends IRL. Um, last night, so me and Ozzy make it up to a family friend. He came with us on the New York trip and the cruise we had, and he's very very close family friend. Well, we've been going to his church,
Mm-hmm.
and we got up there and we go on Wednesdays, and I step out of my car, and the next thing I hear is.
Oh, everybody come a welcome, welcome to the party. Come a welcome, welcome. Isn't anybody welcome, 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 welcome? Hello, welcome in Raiders. Hi, Caitlin. Thank you for the raid. Yep, hold on. I can spell. There we go. But yeah, welcome in Raiders.
Ahoy, Caitlin!
Wait for the shout out.
Right.
Oh, guns. Well, it is Caitlin, so yes, guns. But hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi. For anybody, whoop, hold on. There it goes. Okay. I was like, I didn't want to try and talk over the shout out. For anybody who doesn't know me, hello, I am the Scribble Scribe, also known as Bren. I go by they, them pronouns, and I'm a variety streamer. Today we're doing Highway Hijinks with my friend Azure. Azure, say hi.
Hi.
Try again. You clipped.
Hello?
There you go. You said hi at such an octave that your mic decided no.
Oh.
But yeah, welcome in, welcome in. If you gotta go do your after stream care, please go get something to eat, go get something to drink, decompress for a little bit. You do what you gotta do. If you wish to vibe with us, we're just chit chatting today.
Yeah. No worries, Axel. What did you get for the Prism crossover of your dreams?
Ba, da, da, da.
Lemon Demon's knife fight song, by the way, is
Absolutely.
Transformers X Hot Wheels.
Transformers X Hot Wheels.
Oh, I didn't even know they did a crossover. That's actually pretty cool.
Someone needs to tell Lyoko.
Yeah.
I'll be vibing for sure. Just gotta get some food in me. Yes, absolutely. Go get food. Very important.
Enjoy your dinner.
Muy importante.
What are you eating? That's a better question. What are you
Share with the class.
What are you eating, Caitlin? The Korean barbecue?
Get your snoot out of my ears.
Absolutely not. Because Ozzy, I had to bat me away numerous times because I will just like in her ear to wake her up in the mornings, and it unironically makes her very very mad because it also tickles because it's actual like breathing. I gotta search my fridge first. Ow! I hope you roll a 16 or higher on the survival skill check.
Awaiting a nourishment status report.
Yes.
It just so happens that I, one, have both launch figures. Two, they're based on all my favorite Hot Wheels cars. That's awesome.
That actually is really,
Sometimes
really cool.
it just works out.
Absolutely. Right, so conventions.
Right.
My brain. My special brain. Windmill.
Okay, so let's do it this way. What was your experience with your first convention? How old were you? What was it? Like, what was your first convention?
So I want to say my first convention was See, that's actually almost a hard question. I don't think it was a local one. And the only convention I will have to redact like the name of is because it is the same county I live in.
Yeah.
And want to say that may have been our first convention. Because me and Ozzy first started as vendors for outdoor events, festivals.
Yeah.
And then before that, I'd never gone to a convention because the only conventions I've ever heard of was like E3, BlizzCon, um, the really, really, really big ones,
Hmm.
like out in California, up in Kentucky, and that was just something I couldn't ever think I could ever afford. So I never thought about being able to go. Um, and it wasn't until me and Ozzy started our little side business, as resellers. So we would, try to get a good deal on nerd stuff and then resell it for a profit, but not scalping profit. So maybe because it's we had been doing the con circuit for I want to say a decade now at this.
Hmm.
Um, it was either Pikeville, Kentucky, or it was Redacted Con in my local area.
Okay, so you didn't start going to cons until you were like an adult?
Correct.
Okay, okay.
So, because I mean, there was just really nothing in my area. Like, there was no, to my knowledge, there was no small conventions that I knew about to be even able to go. And I don't know how you classify them, Bren, but I classify conventions as three ways: a small convention, a medium convention, or a large convention.
Hmm.
And that's strictly by how big is the venue and how many people are going to it.
Yeah. How many people are they prepared for? How many tickets are they selling? Stuff like that.
Yes. The Kentucky one that me and Ozzy went to a few years ago, Lexington Comic Con. That is
Okay.
100% a large convention, and I have statistical facts on that one. Um, we had pre-purchased our tickets, and again, this was probably about 3 or 4 years ago. COVID shutdown happened 7 years ago, Bryn.
Oh my gosh! Don't make me think of that.
Doesn't
Put
it?
those words back in your mouth.
Doesn't it feel like 2 years ago? Right?
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
seven
I
seven
don't.
years
I
ago.
don't like it.
You're aging rapidly, Bryn.
Don't. No.
I see the crow's feet and the smile lines. Shut down was
I'm
6
gonna
years
hold a
ago.
mirror.
Okay, 6 years ago. I thought it was 2019. Shutdown happened. Was it 2020?
Well, I mean, we only just started 2026, so
Well, my brain just does the.
yeah.
I don't take months into consideration.
I don't do math.
Also,
Don't ask me.
my area basically didn't shut down. So yeah.
2020 was the shutdowns. March in NA. Okay.
So yeah, 3. Yeah, 2 months away from 6 years ago. Um, yeah. So you're rapidly aging, brain.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
So yes, we did start going to conventions right before the shutdown. Not right before, sorry. It was probably a couple years prior. I would say about 2018, 2017 when me and Ozzy first started going to conventions as vendors. And
Okay.
we have been the furthest we traveled so far has been 3.5 or 4 hour drive from our current area. And that's all the way up into Kentucky. It's actually, I want to say, past Lexington. But when me and Ozzy went to Lexington as guests, probably about 2 or 3 years ago, we got free lodging with our family friend, because him and his group just gets a whole house, with Airbnb, and there was room, so they just let us crash there. That was
Okay.
that was a nightmare.
I'm gonna go for now. Hoping you guys have a good rest of stream. Catch you later, Enzo. Take care of yourself.
Bye bye, Enzo. It's awesome. The lodge. Yeah. He is a very very good friend. And we did offer to pay. Like I don't like being given charity or things for free, so me and I did 100% offer to a portion of the lodging. He refused it, so we bought his dinner at ramen place. But we had pre-purchased our tickets for Saturday, and there was so many guests that they had to stop selling tickets for Saturday.
Oh wow.
And I've never heard of a convention doing that. It was kind of a miserable experience, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not really big on larger cons. I am also a person that gets overstimulated after a little while, you know?
I don't have an issue with being overstimulated per se. I have an issue with standing in line for 4 to 6 hours for one guy, and by the time I'm done, the convention's over. We met Tom Kenny.
Hello. Hello, welcome in. Eberron?
Forged.
Eberron Forged.
But I had gotten a piece signed from it was a cat dog piece signed by oh come on, that's cat. Darkwing Duck. Winnie the Pooh.
I know who you're talking about. I will not remember his name, I promise you.
Jim Cummings.
There you go. Okay.
I had just gotten
He got there.
Yes. We had gotten a piece signed from Jim Cummings right after the lockdown had started lifting, and people were conventions were kind of starting back up.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was really nice. Jim, first thing he said, he looked at me, he says, "Don't ask me where cat dog poop." And of course,
Okay.
that made me laugh. Crocheting the new sword.
Ooh.
I have a crocheted frog.
What kind of sword? This is important. What kind of sword is it?
Crocheted one.
Is it katana? Is it a claymore? What kind of sword is it?
Gladius?
Can I have it? The more important question.
the important question. Which, yeah, it definitely made me laugh. And I was like, don't worry, I've never once thought about how cat dog poops. Because I also remember the episode of cat crawling into his own mouth to brush dog's teeth.
Ew.
It's a cat.
Katana style, single edged on either a scabbard. Ooh.
So when you write a katana, do you mean it's a cat themed katana?
That would be really funny.
Yes!
Oh yes! Yes, they do! That's awesome! Hello Kitty head to pink handle for the end. 10 out of 10.
Yes, absolutely.
You are correct.
Listen, sometimes spelling, that's where the pun is. Okay?
I was waiting for it. I was assuming something was going to follow.
Yes. But then there's also, dyslexia in, so it's one of those like, is it a pun?
I wait.
I'm not going to assume, but I must know. So I got that print signed by Jim Cummings, and then a couple years go by, and we go to Lexington Comic-Con. 2-foot tall, not safe for work plankton.
For work plankton?
So what?
That is unfortunate.
Is he like walking under a ladder with no hard hat on?
Yes, absolutely.
Somebody call OSHA.
We are not taking a cut out here to talk about plankton schlong. Please continue.
Plankton doesn't have a... Anyways, so I get up to Tom Kenny's line, and of course I have my own print, and I look at the individual who's taking the money, and I'm looking at the print that Tom Kenny has on his table, and it's the same print already pre-signed by Jim Cummings. And his cheeks, lingerie. Why? Doesn't focus, Whoopi. You know it's bad when
This is a test. We're being tested, Azure.
You know it's bad when you almost accidentally say your government name, trying to focus yourself. Whew, okay.
Unfortunate.
But as long as you're not matter, doesn't matter what the color is. So I get up there and I tell the helper, and I was like, so I see on the table there is already a pre-signed Jim Cummings, and it was for X amount of time, X amount of money.
Hello there.
And thank you so much for the follow, Eberron Forge.
Thank you for the follow.
You open the box. So I present it because like the individual saw me open it up and I present it. I'm like, I know it's already on the table, pre-signed by Jim Cummings. I've brought my own. Is it gonna be you bring your own thing to sign, or is it the price that is on the table for the ones already there? And the worker looked at me and like, I don't know.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I have no idea.
So he looked at me and I was like, I'm willing to pay either price because one was like $30-$40 more than the other.
Yeah.
Ozzy also had a SpongeBob Funko Pop to get signed. So because I'm assuming he took pity on me and chose the cheaper price of bring your own thing to be signed, and then just did that twice for the Funko Pop and my my print. And when Tom Kenny got it, he looked at it and he goes, "Wait, how did you? This is on the table already." And so then the worker was like, "No, he brought it himself." And so I explained, I was like, I met Jim Cummings back at, in Kingsport, Tennessee, X amount of time ago, and now I can get my cat dog print signed, finished. So he's like, "Yeah, that's cool." And then Ozzy asked him a question, and he didn't say anything else, and we got our stuff, and we said, "Thank you so very much," and then we left. That was the Lexington Comic-Con. The other, so that's what I refer to as a large convention. I know a big story came with that, and I apologize. A medium-sized convention would be, in my opinion, manageable. I think that the perfect size convention to go to as either as a vendor or as a con goer is a medium-sized one. Knoxville, Tennessee has one that I think is absolutely perfect because it is getting bigger every year, but it's still manageable. And I don't want to push people out of my way.
Yeah.
We met I know my very first convention.
What was it?
Me and Ozzy went as not as vendors, but as normies, as I like to call the regular folk. It was the same one I'm referring to in Knoxville, Tennessee. It was Fanboy Expo because me and Ozzy met Jason David Frank for the first time at that convention.
Okay.
Carl and all. The cowboy hat.
No. So me and my fiance actually went to Walker Stalker Con and had the privilege to pointedly ignore Norman Reedus so that he could get through a crowd without getting stopped.
Uh-huh.
He walked right by us and we were like, don't look, don't draw attention, let him go. Because he was like very clearly like making his way back to somewhere and we were like, don't stop him.
Oh, yeah, no, I absolutely feel that. We were at a SuperCon in North Carolina. It's changed names.
Yeah, the North Carolina ones are kind of all over the place.
It's the same convention. They just renamed it. I don't know why. But Rey Mysterio was there, and like, even though I'm not a wrestling fan, like, I stopped when Rey Mysterio kind of came on the scene. So it was like, oh my god, that's Rey Mysterio. Oh my god. But
BRB taking the pup potty. Give them a pat for us. It's very important.
And potentially a lower back scratch.
Yes.
Or a hip pat. I like to do that for my cat.
Yeah, I like Shepard calls it testing the suspension. when you do the little pat really like hard on the back.
Yep.
Thank you for the lurk, Sam.
Yeah, no, testing the suspension. That's good.
Good luck at work. She'll be like, "This is a good load-bearing dog," as she's like pushing him down.
Yeah, I do that for my cats. Sometimes Ramsey will scream.
We've got our really big pitties. Zeus in
Oh.
particular is very chonky and very bulky. So like giving him a little like push downward, he does a little bounce and it's really fun.
Oh. Pup is petized. Yay! Thank you.
Good.
All is right in the world.
But
Uh,
you said you guys went as normies.
so we went as normies. We met Jason David Frank, which is the actor who played the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. He also played the White Ranger. He played Red Ranger in the very next season of Zio. He then played the Red Ranger again in the car one, but then he finally got replaced. Then he came back as a Black Ranger in Dino Thunder. I think that was the last active Ranger played. Green, white, red,
Mm.
black. Listen, the man has done a lot of Ranger roles. Okay, JDF is it was good. Which now he hadn't made it to the convention, so technically speaking, the very first Power Ranger me and Ozzy met was Steve Cardenas, who played Rocky, the second Red Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Cool dude, very chill. I didn't realize that he is somewhere in this area that I live, or he was at least visiting this area. There was a coworker who was at home, and Cardenas was, I guess, door knocking for whatever religion he practices.
Huh.
And the coworker was just starstruck and dumbfounded, and just like didn't care about the religious side, and he's like, "You're Rocky, but you're the Red Ranger. What are you doing here?" And just finally, I guess Steve just gave up and just like wandered off. It's like, all right, have a good day.
He's like, no, you don't understand. I've got questions.
It's like, and
Not about anything that you're talking about right now, but I do have questions.
yeah. Ozzy has tripped over Steve Cardenas at 2 separate conventions. She tripped over because we went in for selfies, and she tripped over the chair both times at 2 separate conventions. The man is a very good catching her. Ozzy do be clumsy sometimes. After we met Steve, JDF still wasn't there, so we met Amy Jo Johnson, who played Kimberly from Mighty Morphin. And she is short. She is like unironically tiny. She's shorter than my wife, and my wife is like 5'4", which I guess is average woman size in America.
No, I think average is 5'6".
Okay.
Because Shepherd's 5'7" or 5'8", and she's slightly above average. So I think it's like 5'6", 5'7", somewhere around there.
It's definitely not 6'7".
No. I am back with Alfredo. Ooh, Alfredo.
Ooh, is it chicken Alfredo? Shrimp Alfredo? Sausage Alfredo?
Only 2 of those am I willing to steal.
It's Alfredo. I'm willing to steal all of them.
I can't have shrimp.
Oh, how shellfish of you.
I'm going to... You know what, guys? It's so weird. Azure's muted all of a sudden. I don't know what to do. We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah? Yeah, technical difficulties?
What was that?
What? Hold on. Hold.
What?
Hold.
Huh? What?
Hold. Hmm? Don't know if you can actually hear that or not.
I cannot.
It actually did work.
Just Alfredo. Ah, gotcha. Just cheese.
And that's fair.
So
Sorry, no, you go ahead.
So if I had to roll it back to my first convention, so I started going to conventions when I was very young. I want to say my first convention, I was still in high school. I was around, oh goodness gracious, it was before senior year, so I think I was like maybe 14, 15 years old, somewhere around there. I went to my very first con, and my very first con was Anime Weekend Atlanta, which is not a small convention. Anime Weekend Atlanta has grown exponentially since the first time I went. But at the time it wasn't quite as big. I'd say at the time it was about I'd consider it like a medium sized convention as opposed to the size that it has become. um,
Nice. Which that area,
um,
I can understand why that area would get large fast.
yes, yes, yes. AWA, MomoCon, all in like the Southern Con circuit. Very large conventions. But we saw some advertising for
Hello
AWA,
there.
and I went several years in a row. Get him! Yeah, get him! Good job, Aloe.
It's aloe vera. Thank you for the follow, aloe vera. I'm sorry, I see Leet speak, and my brain is like the lady with like the math equations, and she looks really confused. My brain did that.
I always just think of Homestuck.
Bless you.
My Homestuck is showing.
That was one thing I'm okay with missing growing up. I never did get a
I
chance to
never
see
read
it.
it. I have never read it. I've never read it. I've never watched it. Nothing. I just saw the character creation aspects of the trolls, which I had seen a couple people drawing, and I was like, "Oh, those look fun to draw," and I got sucked into specifically creating fan trolls. I know nothing about actual Homestuck.
The first troll that I had seen, because I am a Leo, was the cat girl with the green jacket.
Yes, Nepeta.
Okay, yes, I knew it started with an N. I want to say Neko something,
Yeah,
but obviously it would have been wrong.
Nepeta.
So
Yeah, I do know the character names. That I did. I did learn out of exposure therapy. Like it was an exposure thing.
can't believe those trolls exposed themselves to you. Food.
Oh, the way some people draw them, yeah.
Oh, well,
Me neither. Well, the thing is that I got really invested in the like the Homestuck fan troll community specifically, and I was like, I had a lot of fun with it because I saw I am a sucker for character creation, and when I saw that you had like this list of traits that you could choose from and mix and match all these different like characters and stuff like that with such a large amount of like creative license while also having guidelines, I was like, ooh, this is fun. So I just started making a shit ton of them because I was like, this would be aesthetically pleasing, right? And other people agreed with me, and the like I just started like talking with people and stuff. So I learned Homestuck through like through that like that exposure, but I've never actually sat down and read or watched any of it.
so I think the most cringy
Nuh-uh.
um sorry, that was just well timed. Uh the most like cringy fandom that I started to join and then realized it was a lot worse than what I thought it was. I immediately backed away from and never went back. Was the Brony community.
Yeah, that one's got a pretty bad rap.
Because I watched the show, and so I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is good. I like the animation, I like the story behind. I don't care how old I've been, I've always enjoyed watching animated things, cartoons.
Yeah.
I was well into my elementary school years. I was probably like third, fourth grade, and I was watching Dragon Tales, man.
Yes.
Like me some Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales.
The sword will always be there. Stardew Valley, the farm needs you.
The farm needs you.
But so like I don't care how old I am. If I enjoy the animation, the art style, and the storylines, or just even if it's not even a serialized series, like just it's a random thing that happened, like South Park. Back old South Park didn't have a storyline. It was just a random episode every week.
Yeah.
And they did that for Comedy Central so that way they could show the reruns. And it didn't matter. There was not an overarching storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So, what were we talking about? I already forgot.
Oh, we got sidetracked into Homestuck. I was talking about my first convention. Hold on.
Right, and then then bronies. Sorry, back to the
Yes.
convention. No.
Okay, so the thing is that I went to my first convention when I was like really, really young, and it was something that my mom like really encouraged me to do because I was very much a homebody. My parents called me the world's boringest teenager. Both of my parents, I was raised by two parents that were both very like fuck the system, not listening to their parents kind of people. So when they had kids, they were expecting fuck your parents, kind of kids. But because my parents were as understanding and like because they were as understanding of our like needs and wants like as individuals and not like overbearing with us and everything like that, they got three very well behaved children. So they didn't really know what to do with that as much. They weren't complaining though, but my mom, my mom had this thing, right? Where with each of her children, she took one of our passions and she learned as much as she possibly could about it so that she could share that with us. And for me, it was cosplay. It was cosplay and anime. My mom would watch my shows with me. She would help me make costumes. Like that was my chosen thing. That's what she learned. For my brother, for one of my brothers, she learned how to play Magic the Gathering, so that she could go to the card shop with him and build decks and play games and stuff like that. And for the youngest, my youngest sibling got interested in drag shows and stuff like that, and my mom would go with them to drag shows and like look up makeup tutorials and learn, all of these things with them. So your mom be like, yeah, no, for real. I am very, very lucky to have the parents that I do. That is something that I will always scream about. I got very, very lucky. I have very understanding and very like caring parents. I love them very much.
They're only slightly see-through.
Only a little bit.
You want to explain that joke, Bren?
They're a transparent.
Yeah. For anybody who didn't understand.
I'm jealous. So here's the thing. My mom,
Parent goals.
my parents are, they consider themselves community parents. Everybody within my friend group calls my parents mom and dad. They are mom and dad. If anybody yells mom and dad anywhere while they are anywhere, they are going to respond. They are everyone's parents. I can confirm. I have had one of my favorite interactions was there was a coworker that I had grown really close to, and at one point, so for how much I love my father, by the way, it was my dad's birthday. I rented out an entire arcade.
Nice.
I rented out the arcade. To be fair, I actually didn't have to pay for it because the arcade owner was super chill, and I was talking with him and I was like, hey, I saw that you can like rent out for parties and stuff like that. Like, how does that work? And he was like, well, what day are you thinking? And I was like, well, it has to be a day that we can all get together. And unfortunately, most of us work weekends. So it'd probably be like in the middle of the week, like a Wednesday or something. And he was like, oh, if it's a Wednesday, we're dead anyway. Just show up and I'll just close the doors. And I was like, oh, thank you. You're awesome. Like it was awesome. So we rented out the arcade itself, and I invited my coworker to come because obviously this is an entire arcade where we can fit more people than just my family members. So we all gathered, and I was like, Mom, this is my coworker so and so. They're one of ours. I really like them. And Mom looks at them and goes, oh, I love you, and then just goes about her day.
Just casually,
Just continues. This was also the first person my mother ever met that went by they them pronouns. Because up until that point, like my mother is very, very supportive of the LGBTQ, and especially because she has a non-binary child, me, and then she's got my youngest sibling, who is, I don't know if they're non-binary, but I know they're gay. They are gay. Whatever they are, they're gay. They've decided that.
Said with love and respect, of course.
Yeah, said with love and respect. But so like my mom has always been extremely supportive. So whenever she finds something new, she really wants to understand it. And she was like, okay, so how does that work? And I was like, well, anytime you want to say he or she, just say they or them instead. And she was like, okay, cool. So I remember walking past her. She's sitting at Frogger because it's her favorite game. So she's sitting at Frogger in the arcade, and she's bouncing my little nephew on her knee. And as she's doing it, she's going them. To make sure that she got it right.
Italian Primus.
I love my parents. I love my parents very many. My parents also dressed up whenever we went to the conventions and stuff like that, including so at one point my mother was Baymax and my youngest sibling was Hero when Big Hero 6 first came out. So my mom was walking around in the big inflatable Baymax costume, and it was so funny because like the Baymax costume has a drop crotch, which means that the crotch of the costume is like down at her ankles. So she's like waddling around the con floor, and all of us are waddling behind her like a row of ducklings because she's got to set the pace because she's the slowest one out of all of us.
Right.
So she's doing her best and she's toddling along, and we're all like mimicking her, like we're miming what she's doing behind her.
Somebody did a trombone and just womp 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 womp.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you guys have an incoming ad break in about a minute. But yeah, and then at the same convention, my father was Deadpool.
Did he have the
So
full suit, or was he like boxer brief Deadpool?
No, he was the pool suit. He was Deadpool.
I mean, I would still respect it with the Deadpool mask and like the white undershirt and like the heart boxers, right? Like, I mean, obviously wearing
That would
like
be awesome.
in
But
color.
he was actually Deadpool before the Deadpool movie came out. Um,
Oh,
so because like this was pre Deadpool movie.
right.
Um,
So he just liked the
so
comic book
yeah,
character.
yeah,
Fair enough.
but yeah. My dad is super big into comics. I am a second generation nerd. My parents are like OG Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, freaking oh my brain, dude, my brain lagged so hard. Um,
Second generation nerd.
yeah, Star Ocean. That's the one I was trying to think of. My
Okay.
parents, sorry. But I mean, like I was raised by two very very like outwardly nerdy and expressive people, so it passed down very easily. Um, but so like conventions, I started conventions very very young because my parents when they found it they were like, wait, that's a thing. I was like, yeah, it's a thing. I want to go, and they're like, well, I want to go. So they, they would be family trips.
Nice. My
And we did that a lot. I remember very distinctly, particularly in AWA. I remember my parents opening the back of our like we had like an SUV because we always had like a shit ton of kids with us wherever we went. Whether it was like my cousins or my brother's friends or my friends, we always just had like a gaggle of children.
right.
um, and I remember my parents like opening the trunk and having like the cooler with the blanket on the trunk, and we had like all of our subs from Walmart with the different condiments that we could use, and we would eat out in the car and then go back into the convention center for a couple more hours before we left.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Sorry, that it reminded me of a really nice trip. One of the very few nice trips that I had with my uncle's cousin, younger. We went up to Carowinds. So it was a day trip, and I remember my uncle packed cold fried chicken and sandwiches, subs, and did the same thing.
Mhm.
Hey, it was a really good day.
Yeah, nothing slaps quite like a sitting in the trunk eating a sub. Like,
Now my father used to get in Florida when we'd visit him for the summers. We would go to Publix and get a pub sub and head out to the beach. And Bren, if you've never had a Publix sub, like, oh,
I have. They are. Oh my goodness.
oh,
I like the boar's head roast beef sandwiches they have.
oh, yeah, yeah, I do too.
Those are like my favorite.
Oh, it's for me, and it's a nostalgia thing. Like it is
Mhm.
100%. Like they might not even be as good quality now, but like childhood brand, seeing it through rose tinted glasses, like
Yeah.
it's just the whole mood of it just slaps, and it's very very good memory. I didn't get too many of those growing up. My mom did the best she could with raising
Mhm.
four kids solo, so we didn't get a whole lot of like family trips, but we would get one every like 6 7 years, and it was always a great time. Like I always loved spending time with my mom. I still do. Like when we went down for the Mexican cruise this past Thanksgiving, my mom picked us up because she's only like 45 minutes away from Tampa, the expressway, and so we spent Thanksgiving with her, Ozzy's sister, and then our family friend, and It was a really good time. We had a blast on that. And I can't wait to. My mom's actually flying up for Ozzy's college graduation. So that's exciting. Um, I really, 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 really wish that. Sorry, Wolfie, we didn't know you were streaming. No, you're good, Burb. Uh, oh no, I'm so offended with the words that you all used. Oh no.
Doesn't remove rats. Try that one.
Sorry, I'm doing a shout out for Burby.
You're good.
Rats? I'm
Love
not
this
even.
clip.
I'm not even looking at the.
I love this
The
clip.
shark is in front of the clip. That is
Fuck
so
me,
funny.
Are you serious, Wolfie?
Insert shark here.
Oh.
So that's one of my favorite clips I got on Burby. She
It's not on the
was
off
playing.
chance this fucking works.
She was playing a Fallout, I think Fallout 4 mod for like it's a UK Fallout.
Mhm.
And I got really, really, really into hacking for the Fallout games. Fallout London, that was the name of the mod. And so I was just like, I'm watching her do the thing for the hacking and stuff, and I'm just like, hey Barbie, try rats. I think it's rats. And yeah, no, 100%, it was rats.
Rats.
And it was her
We're the
last.
rats.
It was her last attempt. It was she had one more, and then the terminal would lock out. So just, I love that clip. I don't get many where it's like a big boy time, but when I do, it feels good. So,
Look at me go.
if I would have known conventions were a thing growing up, I know, I have a feeling my mother would have done everything in her power to get us to. But I don't remember. Somehow Ozzy got like talked to somebody at a festival we were at, and after speaking with them, they were like, "Yeah, let me get you some contact information and put you in some Facebook groups for like conventions around us." And then from it just
convention goers in Facebook groups are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, there's this one I joined. It's like Sweet Geek Treat, and they're crazy in there.
Oh no. That sounds weird. I wouldn't check those. That's a weird
I
one.
think,
Don't check those guys out.
I think they got crepes or something like that, or
no.
crepes or
those weird crappies.
yeah. They if you don't know, shameless plugging.
Here, hold on.
I was gonna say, do you want to go ahead and throw that up? Sweet Geek Treat. I think I got the name backwards.
Geek Sweet.
No, I think I said Sweet Treat Geeks, and it's
Sweet Treat Geeks.
It's Sweet Geek Treat. I missed the G and the T up.
It's all good. No, so like that is actually another reason. So like me and my sister started going to conventions a lot growing up and everything like that. And then as we got older, our interests in these kind of things only grew. And a lot of the things that you can like really only find in either convention spaces and stuff like that, like or in larger cities is also a thing, is good street food. So we grew up in a pretty small town in the more rural South. And it is unfortunately not really a place where you find these kinds of things, but obviously growing up watching anime as a teenager, as a kid and stuff like that, you really want to experience these things. You want to try these things. The takoyaki, the taiyaki, the okonomiyaki, the freaking crepes. Everything just looks like so aesthetically pleasing, especially with the way that they draw them for fucking Studio Ghibli and their insane food skills. But like as you're growing up and you're seeing these things, you want to try them, but the avenues in which to try them are not available to you. And that was something that like we got invested in high school, and we started talking about. And then as we got older and stuff, we stopped for a minute and we realized, wait, I can just make them. I can do that. I can just make them. So we started making them, and then other people were like, hey, can you make these for us? And we're like, yeah, okay, sure. And kind of spiraled out of control, and now we own an LLC for a business where we're working towards getting a proper food truck. But we're going to be selling Harajuku style crepes, and we want to travel the convention circuits. Because we just think it would be really fun, and it's something that we're currently working towards. And I'm really excited to see where we go with it.
And I may have donated some money towards that before the move and then the move back, because I fully support this, and definitely isn't like selfish of like me to be like, hey Bren, why don't you come to a convention near me? Definitely not that. Definitely not
Which
that.
we absolutely want to. We've been working on it. I can make takoyaki or a jollof rice station. Yes.
Oh.
So like what we offer, we mainly offer Harajuku style crepes that are like themed after the animes and video games and stuff like that we really latched onto growing up, and things that have like a special place in our hearts. But we also offer taiyaki with mainly red bean and custard filling, but we do a special third flavor that is just whatever we feel like that day, usually. I think the last time we did chocolate chip and peanut butter.
Oh. Listen, if I had unlimited money, Bren would know.
It was so like it's been really fun. We've done a couple events so far as like a pop-up stand, but it honestly trying to haul out a crepe griddle is not ideal. So it's a little rough. But so we're currently saving up towards like an actual food truck. But the thing is, when we first started our business and started actually like having the time to invest in it and everything like that was when COVID hit. So I remember the year that COVID hit, we were actually set up to serve at a convention. We were going to serve at the Cosplay Lounge at Ichiban Con in North Carolina. And it was going to be our first official event, and we were so excited about it. And then the whole con got canceled. And we have been trying to make up ground ever since. It's been frustrating, but we've been sticking to it the best that we can.
Well, I will say the that small convention in my area, Redacted Con, if I so it is still small. It is free admission, and the con runners are, well, obviously they're locals, but they're very good people. Like I'm naive. A lot of people IRL, so like I am very much like, until you prove otherwise, I don't have anything bad to think about you, or it's
Yeah.
it's a naive mindset, and I don't know. Anyways, I don't get any bad vibes from them. And
Yeah.
if you are able to, when you're able to, get SGT up here, I will get your contact or their contact information for you.
Yeah.
And so, because I don't know, it is a, I don't know what to call it. Like, it's basically it's an indoor building. It's not really big, but like, it almost feels like an extra large garage building.
Mm-hmm. Like a warehouse.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of warehouse.
You're good.
But it's not like Amazon warehouse. It's just, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to get set up inside, because last year they had a family who was doing candied apples and cotton candy.
Ooh, I know there was this one. Okay, so I don't remember which convention it was. It was either MomoCon or AWA, but it was in that like that particular area where they host those two. And there was a dude. He set up like a line, right? And he had a griddle at the end, and he had the people with the register at the other end, and there was like a couple snacks in between, but he was just making quesadillas. Just quesadillas, okay? But not just cheese. He had all kinds of quesadillas, and I want to find this man. If anyone knows who I'm talking about, please contact me. I want to find this man because he made a banh mi quesadilla, and I would happily trade my soul for another one. It was so fucking good. I have not been able to find him again, and I'm so sad about it.
Yeah, no, that's and getting good specialty foods like that at conventions or outdoor festivals, it's like, why don't you people have a freaking brick and mortar that I can go to?
Because it's expensive.
Yeah, I know. But it's
Ugh.
frustrating, but the food can be so good. We went to
Hmm.
we went to one, and the food truck there had shark,
Huh.
and it was like they had a shark taco, Baja shark taco. I don't. It might have been white cod for all I know, and they just said, "Oh, it's shark." I don't know, but like
Yeah.
the taco itself was just so good.
Hmm.
Ugh. But yeah, no, food at conventions is also like a huge thing for me as well because yeah, like unless you go to a convention that's like there's no outside food vendors, you have to buy food from like the concession stands inside. I can't stand that
Yeah. Yeah. No, that drives me crazy.
because the food is like triple way overpriced, and
Yep.
it's just like I could literally go to Walmart and just like put this in a nuker and then get the same quality. Thanks, great.
Yeah, usually whenever Shepard and I go to conventions where there's no like food truck circle or whatever, what we'll do is we actually bring an electric kettle with us and a whole bunch of instant ramen bowls. So you can just heat up the water in the electric kettle, pour it into the ramen bowl, and there's food. Like we'll just bring a bunch of things that can be made with the electric kettle, like oatmeal bowls for breakfast and noodles and stuff like that. But like investing in an electric kettle for convention goers, highly recommend, honestly.
It said, no, yeah, I never would have thought of something like that. We were doing an outdoor festival for the college, with one of my good friends. He was at the booth next to us, and him and his wife just brought like soup and just cracked it open and just ate cold soup. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. But like,
My one of my younger brothers used to do that with SpaghettiOs, specifically SpaghettiOs. He just said that it tasted better just out of the can, and I was like, "What? Who? I know who raised you. They didn't raise you like this. What are you talking about?"
I mean, oh, okay, I can understand. I can understand it, but like, I don't. I can't agree with they taste better out of the can, but like, I can understand it. Huh. Interesting.
Mm,
But yeah, we have me and Ozzy do have an electric kettle for the house. So I do the instant ramen quite often. Uh, um, but yeah, no, like I said, whenever you and your sister are able to get SGT kind of like up and going and are able to travel, like let me and Ozzy know, or me, or whatever, and we can start giving you the same con circuit like me and Ozzy hit as either normies or
yeah,
vendors.
yeah. Because the thing is that at the moment, so what we're planning on is that my younger nephew. So my sister has two boys. My younger nephew is going to be in school within the next year and a half. So what we're aiming for is in the next year and a half, we're going to be really hard grinding to see if we can try and get as much invested in a proper like trailer or food truck, because like honestly we would really rather have a trailer than a truck, but whichever we happen upon, whichever one graces us first is the one we're grabbing. So um but we're aiming for that within the next like year and a half to 2 years, is that's our current time towards that within the next like year and a half, because once my youngest nephew is in school, then we're gonna have a lot more time to invest together, as opposed to at the moment where we have to kind of like go back and forth a little bit because she's got the kids and everything.
Right. Okay. Now
Yeah.
the ice cream place that I mentioned earlier in stream that me and Ozzy love going to, they started off as
Yeah.
a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll holler at them if they plan on selling, because they're in a brick and mortar now.
Okay. Okay.
If they
Do
plan
they
on,
not use do they not use the trailer at all anymore?
don't know. That's the thing.
Okay. Okay.
I know sometimes they'll set up at like events for like at the college or like workplace events. I'm assuming they still use the trailer for stuff like that. I'm just not exactly 100% sure. Uh,
Yeah.
So I'll holler at them, and if not, I should at least be able to get like where they got their trailer from, how much it is, the generator, and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff, and be able to at least shoot you some information that way too.
Yeah. That works. And that's honestly that's a large part of the reason as well. Cause so originally when I started going to conventions and stuff like that, and even into early adulthood and everything like that, I was very, very big into cosplay. I still really enjoy it. I don't have the spoons that I had once for it anymore, just because I get so easily overstimulated and brain trauma is a bitch. But I oh, I loved it so much. I was featured a couple times, unknowingly, by the way. You guys need to work on that. I think they're a lot better about it now. But when I was first started getting really big into cosplay and stuff like that, I was featured in like newsletters and shit without my knowledge. Like no one asked me; they just featured the photos of me in their shit. And I
Oh,
was like, I didn't find out until someone sent it to me, and I was like, wait, what?
this you? Hey, Bren, this you?
That me? What the fuck, homie? Like.
I would like a permission, please, or paid or something. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I would have liked to know. It's like it wasn't used for advertisement or anything like. Well, I mean, I guess technically it was. I don't know what that would be considered really. When it was just kind of like one of those things. I was in several of the like convention recap videos on YouTube and stuff like that, and like not a lot of people knew it was me because I was in my Elias Ainsworth cosplay, which you can't see my face.
Right.
But anybody who knew me, who knew how much I worked on that costume, they were like, "Oh, that's Bren." I was like, "Oh, that me." So that was fun. Sometimes I'll still spot myself over over the internet on certain like cosplay blogs and stuff like that because you know you have the people where they they post all the pictures they took across the convention with all the people, and nowadays, so like since the popularization of like Instagram and stuff like that, a lot of people have like gotten into the habit of asking for your handle or your username whenever they ask you to take pictures and stuff like that, so that they can like tag you in photos. But earlier on in like the social media
In the before
world and shit,
times.
in the before times, that wasn't quite as much of a thing. You just kind of had to hope that you happened across it, or you'd see all those posts where they were like, "Hey, the person who was dressed as so and so on this day at this convention, I have these pictures. Do you want them?" And it was just it was such a witch hunt to try and find other people. It was so bad. That's why cosplayers and Facebook groups are so big. Like,
Ah. On the off chance that this person wearing this cosplay at this time is on this forum message board,
right?
I have photos for you.
Yeah, because usually that's what would happen is that you would go to like the Facebook webpage of whatever convention and people would post the pictures that they took and be like, "Hi, if anyone knows who this person is, here's the costume." And back what's happening. We're talking about cosplaying.
It's Yappo Clock.
That's awesome, truly. It was an experience. What should I crochet from Stardew Valley? A Junimo!
Oh
Make
my God.
a Junimo!
I was gonna say a Junimo!
A Junimo! Make a little apple dude. Make him do a little dance.
What about a rainbow glow in the dark Junimo?
But now we're reaching. Now we're reaching.
I don't know. Well, okay, so I do know that they make glow in the dark fabric. We were at a convention and Ozzy got a crocheted werewolf and his pants glow in the dark. Junior done. Junimo done?
Junimo. Yeah, I'm assuming that. Yeah, I was assuming that was autocorrect.
Oh, okay. Who's
Here,
Junior?
let me see if I think I have a picture.
Little Apple Man.
Let's see if I can find it. Hold on.
Shadow, I know I told you about the collab me, Nature Andy, and Shadow of Souls did where we completed the thingy in 1 year. Come on, brain.
You had to complete the community center. I remember.
Yes. And I have glow in the dark yarn. Let's go. Shadow kept calling them apple people, and I'm like, they're not apple people. They're Junimos. Call them correctly. And then Andy was like, well, I mean, kind of like apples. So I was like, all right, I'm not winning this argument. All right, fair enough.
I call them the little apple people. But so that you guys can see, this was my cosplay. This was my Elias Ainsworth cosplay. I'm pretty sure I've already shown you, Azure.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yes. Yes. A while ago, for a tall man, that cosplay.
Yeah. So that's amazing. Thank you. That head took 3 months.
The character.
But yeah.
Right,
So this. He's so hot. Yes, absolutely. Love it. Thank you. But yeah, so I used to really like conventions, and this was like my main and favorite costume. In this cosplay, I am 7'4". If you count my shoes, my horns, my everything, I am 7'4" in this costume. And it is so fun walking around convention halls in this.
People look up. Like, oh, tall man. Oh.
Yeah, I'm already 6 foot by default, so it was just adding on to that.
Oh, Ninja Storm, very nice. I'm
yes, I love Ninja Storm. Also,
I'm
High Knight.
Power Rangers Ninja.
No, Naruto Ninja Storm.
Oh, that's still good.
Yes, very good game.
Sorry. The biggest theme for me and Ozzy going to conventions are Power Rangers. We have met a lot of Power Rangers. I think from the Mighty Morphin cast, the only ones that we still want to meet that we haven't had a chance yet is Richard Horvitz, because he voiced Alpha 5. And then any of the Rita actors. Obviously, I can no longer meet the voice actor for Lord Zed because he unfortunately passed away a few years. And I think that's really it from Mighty Morphin. We of course we also did not get a chance to meet original Yellow Ranger, passed away. I can't remember how her name is pronounced. Gonna kill me. But we have met I want to say the 2 or 3 Yellow Rangers they had on the season. Of strictly Mighty Morphing Power Rangers. We met Bulk and Skull. They're hilarious, by the way. We've met JDF several times. We've met Rocky. And then also Jason. Jason was really, really cool. He was at a convention in Kingsport, and he commissioned. We weren't subletting a vending space, but like we were sharing a vendor space with a acquaintance that Ozzy had made. She had shown Ozzy how to make the metal jewelry, where like you take the rings and then you make chainmail, more or less chainmail jewelry, I guess you want to call it.
Triton says, "Do you know the OG series of Super Sentai is on Tubi?"
I did not. I'm gonna assume Tubi is a streaming platform.
Yeah, it's one of the ones where it's like if things are free with ads.
So it's just like my childhood. Because cable. Cool. I have yet to get into the Super Sentai series. I hesitate to get into it because I had a coworker who, you know how if you have nothing nice to say about somebody, you shouldn't say anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He is that type of individual, and he was into Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, specifically Kamen Rider. Along with Kamen Rider. Okay. And he would quote the Cell games from Team 4-Star of the DBZ Abridged. He would quote the entire Cell stuff.
Goodness gracious.
When I tell you that I wanted to throw hands with this man, I wanted to throw hands with this man. No, I know it's good. I also know that Super Sentai is good. They're going to stop evil. They're going to fight evil with the power of love and friendship. And this
all
gun
I can hear
that
is that one meme where he's like, "I'm not infected. I got papers prove I'm not infected."
I've not seen that one. Oh, that's fun. Oh, go on, run. Yeah. So I struggle to get into Super Sentai and Kamen Rider because of the negative experience of an individual. I know the series, all the series are good though. I do know that. Um, let's see. Trying to think. For like others.
Common Rider is these people need Jesus. Sadly, all I have is bullets and fists.
Also, anybody who says that you cannot properly emote or properly show or display emotions with a full bodysuit and a full
Yes,
helmet.
the laundry washing scene.
Yes! It's just like you know through sheer body language, you know what emotion is going through them. Oh, sorry.
Iconic. It really is.
But Jason, we met him, and he commissioned the lady that we were at a convention with, and yeah, it was super cool. He also gave Ozzy some tips for EMT stuff, and she's doing EMT. That's actually where she is tonight. She's doing an overnight shift at the station got hired at.
Mm.
So yeah, no, Jason was legitimately also a first responder. So, like, not only did he play a hero in a television show, he is a hero for doing first responder work.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I was not expecting that. And then you also have like the Red Ranger from In Space. You know the Don't Meet Your Hero kids.
Oh no.
That was one of the only times I was like, I feel uncomfortable. You're a Power Ranger.
I think I want to leave. Actually, thank you.
He was polite. He was nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything negative or bad about the man.
Hmm.
He had a print at his table of him flicking off a camera. And like, there's a lot of folks who are into that. It's like, oh yeah, like this is my like childhood hero, and he's doing something that in character he would never do. I love that. I'm not that type of person. But no, he was okay. It's just I felt weird. Like I wanna. The other series that Ozzy loves is the Time Force series, and we've met everybody but the Green Ranger and I want to say the Quantum.
Mm.
I think Ozzy has this old toy that was like $300, or it might even $4 now, and she's getting that signed by everybody. And when we met Jason Font, um, he was blown away by the toy because he's like, I know what this is. This is like $300, and he was like super excited to sign it. And then he put it up on his Instagram, I think. So that
Yeah,
was
Instagram tends to be like most con goers' choice. You know.
our side business. I think Ozzy has an Instagram for our side business.
Yeah, I'm so bad about Instagram. I have it.
I don't even have a personal one. I just I've got a Blue Sky and a Facebook, and I do have a Twitter, but I don't really post anything on Twitter anymore.
I booted mine.
I, I'm on the fence. I want to boot mine, but at the same time, it's like I'm just not really posting a whole lot on it. Daniel
My
Southworth.
Daniel Southworth got my Power Rangers VHS signed and my DMZ Virgil statue signed. Ooh. Hell yeah.
Daniel Southworth. Who did he play in what series? Because there's a lot of the obviously there's a lot of the actors that we haven't met, and I don't know everybody's name. Uh,
I know, because like I was very active on Instagram back in my like peak cosplay days because I was very, very like into the cosplay community for a long while. And I used to post almost daily. I kind of lost track of it when, you know, you start working more, you run out of time, you have the money, you don't have the time, you have the time, you don't have the money, yada yada. Um, Cosplay is just it's very, if it's not labor intensive, it's expensive. It's one or the other.
right. Same thing like with fursuits. Like if it's not, if you're
Hmm.
doing it yourself, then it's labor intensive. Or if you're paying for it, you're paying for it. In
Oh
Time
yeah.
Force. Okay. Daniel Southworth. Okay, he is the quantum. Okay, all right, gotcha. Yep. We've got to meet him. The toy also has the owl mascot from Time Force, and so Ozzy also wants their signature on it as well. Super hot. Okay, all right. Calm down. Calm down, Triton. The ocean is currently leaking from your mouth. It's okay. Ooh.
All right.
But with con etiquette, and especially with cosplay, even though I've only done one costume, I can't cosplay anymore. I think I've got like PTSD from it, and that was because I wore Borg makeup for like 12 hours, and it wasn't makeup on my face; it was acrylic white paint.
Yeah, I've been there.
So I just, ever since then, I have a very difficult time putting on a costume.
That's fair. Sometimes it's just it don't fit right. Oof. Labor intensive is labor intensive, just sometimes not yours. Yep, exactly. Borg makeup, oh my,
Yeah. Oh, and
exactly.
it was a local con. It's no longer ran, unfortunately. I did win Best in Show, and this was, I want to say, 2012 ish.
Mhm.
Ozzy went as just as a Trill, I think. I can't remember what she went as, but we took apart an Xbox. Grabbed basically just like black pants, black clothing. We didn't get a chance to do the full pants and everything. She took a hockey mask, cut that into like a Phantom of the Opera style, like glue like a fan over it where the eye was. Obviously like glued my eyebrows down and then just like glued that to my face. So I wear glasses, Bren. If I don't have glasses, all I see is fuzzy colors.
Yep.
So I had to go around this convention. Again, I wore this makeup for like 12 hours, I want to say, from the time that we put it on at home, driving down 45 minutes to where the convention was held at, and then like wearing it the whole day until the costume contest. Um
Mhm.
he just yeah, no, when she started painting inside my ears, I could not hold it. But applying the stuff on the chest, we didn't have like a mannequin or anything, so Ozzy made me wear the shirt and then hot glue gun, the pieces of Xbox 360 parts to my chest with just a shirt on.
That'll do it.
It it was hot. When I say PTSD,
Mhm.
I'm not making a joke.
I had I was at one point I was Genos from One Punch Man, and
Ooh.
Shepard and I, so like the chest and everything like that was all one piece, and what we did was that we took a excuse me, we took an Under Armour shirt and we put rivets in it so that the clipping part of the rivet was in the Under Armour, and then the other part was like in the armor, so they clicked together. I have the hiccups. Um,
I think you've sent me this cosplay.
I believe so. But I know that the gloves in particular. So the gloves that came with it we hated them. They were ass. Okay, because what we did was we took a pre-made Genos costume and we disassembled it and we fixed it.
As good cosplayers
But
do.
we just needed the base parts, and the gloves that came with it were awful. So what we did instead was we took some airsoft gloves and we spray painted them, and then we took foam and we molded them over the gloves. But to make sure they fit right, I had to be wearing the gloves, and we had to hot glue all of my fingertips on, and it was awful.
Oh yeah, so you know my pain. Yeah, hot glue is should not be applied directly to the skin. Um
Oh, goodness gravy.
yeah, so the convention was Rising Star 24. I actually got featured in the that area where the convention area was held at. In their newspaper.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was not front page. I don't think wait, A1. Is A1 in newspapers?
Not a clue.
Okay.
Not a clue.
I'm old, but I don't know. But yeah, no, they did feature me. It's the little tagline says Borg Alert, and then my government name of where I live. Um, it was pretty cool. I was not expecting to be featured in a newspaper. I did win the costume contest for overall. And it was literally the judges, because I didn't know they were the costume contest judges. I thought they were just vendors. And we were just telling them, was like, yeah, wait. So right, I put the costume on at home and then drove there.
Mhm.
And I sweated so heavily in the costume that my bald cap kept like the back of my neck kept sweating so bad my bald cap was coming off. So Ozzy had to like take a part of my shirt and then like safety pin it to the bald cap to like hide it. It worked. It was great.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, no, I understand that, Vanguard. Whenever I took the piece off of my face, I looked like Data from the movie. It, I want to cosplay more. It's just I don't know. I will fully admit I have a mental block on it.
Mine's less of a mental block and more of a financial block, but yes.
No, that's absolutely fair as well. Is there any cosplays that you can do, or do you plan on doing any cosplays when you do Sweet Geek Treat?
Yes, actually, me and my sister both we have a set of costumes that we cosplay together. We're humanoid versions of Reese and Cyrus from Animal Crossing New Leaf.
Oh, cool. Also,
because we like the pink and blue motifs.
Right. I did also want to ask Bren, because I know we're at the 2-hour mark. How is your head feeling?
I was okay until I got the hiccups, and now it's starting to hurt.
Do you want? I know there's still more convention stuff we can talk about, and I'm a yapper. I will yap until you hate me. Do you want to go ahead and call it now?
Yeah, I think we're probably good to call it here before I actually start getting head pain. Because if I stop now and go take my meds, then I won't get a headache. You know.
Yes.
Also good job, Knight. Get him.
Thank you so much for the follow, Knight. Do you prefer Knight Vanguard or just strictly Knight Vanguard? I know that's everyone's kind of elite. And also that the cosplay, like that's pretty sick. Oh yeah,
Goodness gracious!
Who could play at that game?
Fuck you! Fuck you! I have the hiccups.
I also fixed it, so Blaha is behind the shout out.
Oh, he be hopping. Oh, the hiccups! I hate it here.
He hippity hopping. Call me whatever you
Hiccups.
want.
My hiccups are so violent.
All right, whatever you want. They said call them whatever they want, or I want. I got dad jokes. I got unk jokes.
Oh no.
Well,
right.
I might have.
Let me
dad
take a
jokes
look.
soon.
See. Pardon?
Ozzy sent me a message about an hour ago. I don't think she's feeling well right now.
Oh no.
And we had a discussion. What did one fish say to the other? What did one fish say to the other? What? Nothing. They're fish. Hate it here.
That's so dumb.
Okay, Bryn, I got one for you. 2 muffins are in the oven. One muffin looks at the other and says, "Man, it's getting hot in here." The second muffin looks at the first one and goes, "Oh my god, a talking muffin!"
Why are you guys like this?
Don't know. So Ozzy sent me a message. Right, sorry. We had a discussion about our life, future plans, if we'd rather oh, sorry, who are we rating?
I don't know. I'm looking. I was just putting the raid message there.
Fair enough. if we would rather focus our time and attention on getting a forever home or starting a family, and we
Mhm.
came to the consensus of we would rather stay in the apartment we're currently at, even though start a family, versus getting a home and then trying to start.
Yeah.
And she said we might have a baby in the works.
Goodness gracious, that's exciting, but geez,
Yeah,
fingers
I
crossed.
uh, she's thought this before in the past, and I I'm just defaulting to proof. Pixar, it didn't happen. Uh,
I
so
guess we'll have to wait and see.
yeah, join us next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Plan on being a Death Company Blood Angel from Warhammer 4K if I ever save the money for it. Ooh, that'd be so fun and so much.
If
Remember
I,
that note about the chiropractor I told you? I think it was about a week back. I hate it here.
that was a good one. I like me some chiropractor jokes.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna throw something. Sorry, I hate the hiccups like violently.
No, I completely.
Ah!
Did I scare you?
No.
Do I need to show you my mind? That joke is not as funny because you don't know what I actually look like. Do I need to show you my real face and scare you?
I do know what your face looks like. You've sent me cosplay photos.
Oh, then I think you have seen the Borg.
Yeah, I saw your Borg.
Okay, I thought it looked really lame, but
Taxes. Ah!
responsibilities.
Not like this.
What do you say to a mimic holding water in your kitchen? You transform and make a mess on my kitchen. I'm going to squish you.
All right, I think I'm going to raid over into slightly moist milk bread.
Yeah, okie dokie. Let me hold up.
They're doing some art right now. They've got a Valentine's, your character here, that they're working on, and I'm excited for it.
It's slightly moist bread.
Slightly moist milk bread.
Thank you. So shout out. So SLIGY.
Here.
Listen. I think I had it.
No. But thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Azure, for hanging out with me. Sorry we couldn't go for a little bit longer, but it's better to
Try to
pace
get
myself.
them all set up, then they'll be
Oh, no,
active.
and-
There's a bunch
and
of
I completely because
shit
I
for
understand
each one.
you've had
this
a
one's just a
whole
support
concussion.
role where you, okay,
I want to
she's
make
leaving.
sure that you're okay.
She knocked it in for
'cause-
two.
Yeah, I'll be okay. I just gotta go lay down in the
job,
dark for
Yumi.
a little bit.
Really
Damn.
making an exit.
See, I see. Look at my eyes.
But-
Look at them big ol' eyes.
I hope you guys have a fantastic day, night, or evening, wherever you're at, and I will catch you guys next time. I'm gonna let that raid load up for a second. Hi, Bunny. I will hydrate, I promise. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.